Amidst the city's vibrant pulse, David strides with undeniable confidence, his impeccable attire broadcasting his status. Luxury cars glide past, each a testament to the affluence that surrounds him. Admiration follows him, a silent acknowledgement of his wealth and influence. His confident stride continues, each step reinforcing his position in this world of privilege. David sits at his expansive desk, the city skyline painting a backdrop of ambition and power. The partners lean in, their expressions reflecting the gravity of the business at hand. David's sharp intellect guides the meeting, his air of confident control commanding the room. The lavish decor of the office whispers tales of success, a testament to David's unwavering drive. David maintains a composed posture, exuding an aura of confident command as he navigates the complex business discussion. Under the dining room light, David, Clara, Lucas, and Emma gather, their laughter filling the air. The warmth of their smiles paints a portrait of familial bliss, each glance a testament to their bond. Echoes of joy bounce off walls adorned with family photos, each a memory etched in time. In this perfect moment, the room glows with the light of happiness and unity. The dining room is filled with the shared joy of a family deeply connected. The highway becomes a brutal tableau of devastation as a violent car crash unfolds. Rain relentlessly washes over the twisted metal and shattered glass, blurring the lines of reality. The wreckage lies exposed, a stark testament to the fragility of life. The relentless rain continues to fall, as if the heavens themselves are weeping for what has occurred. Amidst the chaos, a single, unbroken shard of glass reflects the blurred image of the storm. This cataclysmic event marks a pivotal, life-altering moment for David. David sits alone in the sterile waiting room, his face a canvas of deep worry. A somber doctor enters, hope flickering in David's eyes. A desperate plea for good news. The doctor's words hang heavy in the air. "Mr. Peterson, I'm so sorry. There were complications. Your family, they didn't make it." David's world shatters. The sterile waiting room spins violently around him. The doctor's words echo, devoid of meaning, a hollow drone in the vast emptiness of David's sudden loss. He is utterly alone, adrift in a sea of despair, the weight of his solitude crushing him. Weeks later, David's office is a chaotic testament to despair, papers strewn like fallen leaves in a storm. The air is heavy with the scent of defeat, the silence broken only by the rustle of documents. The weight of impending doom hangs palpably in the air as David receives the crushing blow. His world crumbles as the news of his company's bankruptcy reverberates through the room. A palpable wave of hopelessness washes over him, engulfing the room in a suffocating stillness. The news confirms the grim reality, leaving David in the ruins of his shattered dreams. Under the cloak of night, David walks through the city streets, a ghost of who he once was. His unshaven face and disheveled clothes tell a silent story of profound despair. Each step he takes echoes with the weight of his unseen burdens. The city lights blur around him, mirroring the chaos within his soul. He wanders without purpose, lost in the labyrinth of his own sorrow. In the cold embrace of the urban night, David continues his solitary journey, a figure defined by loss. The room is steeped in shadows, with only moonlight piercing through the curtains, painting a scene of quiet desolation. David sits alone in an armchair, his form hunched and defeated, a stark figure in the stillness. Untouched meals lie forgotten, their stale presence a testament to the grief that permeates the air. His face, etched with deep lines of exhaustion, reflects the heavy weight of sorrow that smothers the home. In the desolate park, David collapses onto a weathered bench, his posture screaming defeat. The stillness of the day amplifies David's despair, as silence wraps around him like a shroud. An elderly man shuffles into the scene, his face a roadmap of quiet wisdom. The elderly man settles beside David, his presence a silent offer of solace. In the deserted park, the fading sunlight casts long shadows as David and the old man find solace on a weathered bench. The old man shares tales etched with loss and redemption, his voice resonating with unwavering faith. David listens intently, skepticism and intrigue mingling in his eyes as he studies the old man's weathered face. The air is thick with unspoken truths, as the rustling leaves and distant city hum provide a somber backdrop to their conversation. As hours pass, the setting sun paints the sky with hues of reflection, mirroring the profound journey of faith and hardship shared between two souls. In the dim light of his home, David sits alone at his worn wooden table, shadows dancing around him. He holds the Bible, a gift from the old man, its aged cover rough beneath his trembling fingers. As he begins to read, a wave of sorrow washes over him, tears welling in his eyes. The tears flow freely, a torrent of grief and regret. Yet, amidst the sorrow, a faint glimmer of hope begins to dawn within him. In the quiet of the night, David finds solace in the words before him, a beacon in his despair. Sunlight floods David's room, illuminating the air as a new day begins. David kneels, head bowed in solemn prayer, seeking guidance in the morning light. His lips move silently, a humble plea echoing in the quiet of the room. In a moment of quiet reflection, David seeks guidance, a humble beginning to a new path. This moment marks his first step on a new path, bathed in the hopeful light of dawn. At the community center, David stands tall, surrounded by youthful faces eager to absorb his wisdom. Sunlight drenches the scene as David shares his journey, his words igniting hope in the eyes of future entrepreneurs. David's eyes light up with renewed purpose as he connects with the community, a sense of belonging filling his heart. He finds solace and strength in this newfound connection, his spirit uplifted by the promise of what they can achieve together. Sunlight paints the church in vibrant hues, illuminating the faces of the faithful. Among them, David sits quietly, absorbing the sermon's message. David closes his eyes, surrendering to a wave of profound peace. In the embrace of the church, David rediscovers his faith, his sense of belonging. Lost in contemplation, David immerses himself in the comforting embrace of the church community. 1 year later, David returns to the familiar park bench, a silent sentinel of his past. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, casting fleeting shadows that dance around him. Though a shadow of sadness lingers in his eyes, a profound peace radiates from him, illuminating his countenance. The park, once a place of searching, now cradles a soul at rest. In the quietude of the park, he finds solace, understanding he has discovered something he can never lose: his faith in God. His faith, an unwavering anchor, roots him deeply in the present, allowing him to embrace the future with hope. Sunlight bathes the hospital ward as David sits beside a patient, his presence a beacon of quiet strength. His earnest expression and gentle gestures reveal a depth of compassion. Nurses and patients pause, drawn to the hope that radiates from his every word. His face tells a story of past hardship, yet his eyes burn with unwavering determination. With heartfelt conviction, David shares his revelation. And that's when I realized my family's memory wouldn't be honored by succumbing to despair. It would be honored by living a life of service, by helping others find their way through the darkness.